Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Now we have prominent Democrats who are issuing threats against American citizens, all because of their support for Donald Trump. That's right, the Democrats have an enemies list. And just when you thought they couldn't get any worse, well, they are going full fascist in a very real sense. Because we're going to get to this video of a prominent Democrat essentially giving the game away about what they intend to do if they ever get back in power. But before we do, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, we all know California Democratic Representative Eric Swalwell is full of hot air, sometimes literally and on air. But Eric Swalwell recently made some egregious threats against Trump and his supporters. He was on CNN News Central recently, and he discussed potential actions by Democrats if they regain control of the Congress. During his interview with host Kate Bolduan, who sat there like a deer in the headlights, he said Democrats plan to target private citizens who have worked with the Trump administration. Let's go to the tape.
Well, first, we are making it clear that we're going into the majority a year from now. We have every intention to do that, and so we will bring oversight, accountability. We will subpoena the Department of Justice, but also private actors who have done these drug deals with the administration, college campuses, entertainment companies, law firms. And so accountability is coming. And so, one, it's all coming out. Two, I hope that deters people from doing more of these deals, these one-offs with the president. One other point, though, on Comey, Kate, this happened when Donald Trump was president. So if you're trying to tell me this is not politically motivated, the statement that they're referring to where he allegedly lied, Donald Trump was president. So why didn't you indict him then?
Well, you're spoken like a true traitor. Best regards to Fang Fang, Eric, because the CCP would love this statement. You have been in the pocket of the CCP, essentially, as far as we can tell, for a long time. There's no reason for you to sit on any committees in Congress. You should likely be expelled. And where are the FBI investigations? There needs to be someone looking into him to look for criminal activity or potential treason against the United States, because these talking points, well, they have to be approved by Xi Jinping as far as we can tell. So Eric, what are you doing spouting this type of divisive nonsense in the aftermath of a wave of political violence that was carried out by Democrat supporters, aka radical leftists? Charlie Kirk's assassination, shoot-ups of ABC 10 over Jimmy Kimmel of all things. We have bomb threats against Fox News trucks. We have Christian children being targeted by maniacs. And we have women who are being killed because of Soros prosecutors in our cities. So this wave of violence, it lays directly at the feet of the Democratic Party. And you are intentionally trying to stoke vitriol and partisanship. Perhaps you're looking for a reaction from the right. This is an old Maoist playbook. You're trying to get right-wingers to be as evil and destructive and malicious as the radical left-wingers that you've brainwashed and you are provoking to violence with your rhetoric. You keep calling Trump a fascist and a Nazi. You guys know full well that is absolutely ludicrous. Anybody can go to a textbook about Nazi Germany or about Mussolini's Italy and see the huge differences with the American right, which supports freedom, security, and safety for all Americans, including support for the Bill of Rights that guarantees free speech. And you'll look at those platforms, whether it be the Nazi platform or Mussolini's fascist party in Italy, and you'll see a lot of overlap with the American left and their goals because, well, they want to abuse the government to impose control over economy and society and to have a cultural domination, or what they used to call cultural hegemony. And you can look to an Italian communist, Antonio Gramsci, for that in his prison notebooks. And that is really the left's playbook: cultural domination, censorship of their opposition. They want hegemony, they want control. And so they are using whatever political tactics are in their playbook to try to provoke reaction from the right. They've had many false flag events, might as well call it Reichstag events. That's what I think about the January 6th incident, where hundreds of plainclothes police officers we know were mixing in with the crowd there. I wonder what they were doing, just sightseeing? Because they didn't stop anybody. They didn't stop these extremist groups from going to January 6th. It's like they wanted to stop the election objections. And of course, they did. So this is all ridiculous and irresponsible and reckless rhetoric coming out of the Democratic Party. And Eric Swalwell, well, congratulations. You have one of the worst remarks we've heard from a Democrat this year. And that's really saying something, because you have stiff competition from the likes of Ilhan Omar and Jasmine Crockett. So what you should do now is apologize to America for using this rhetoric and then resign. That's asking a lot for people without a conscience or apparently a soul. But that's what you should do, Eric. And also, say hi to Xi Jinping for us, because, you're sleeping with Chinese spies and you got busted in reports. So everything you do is suspect. Okay, Eric? And we are watching you, and we will put you in your place when you get out of line like this. And hopefully the people in your district get fed up with your reckless and dangerous behavior and throw you out of office where you belong. So, what do you think? What is your opinion on Eric Swalwell? Feel free to weigh in with the comments, and thank you for watching Explain America.